smoking pork belly like a brisket. Man, I need to watch some videos on how to do intros. So, intro, smorkin, porkin, schmorkin. Okay, folks, we got pork belly coming at you today like a brisket. It's on the rage. We'll see how it goes. Oh, babe, can you just close that door? Don't forget to subscribe, do your thing to help me make money. Okay, so today we're smoking a pork belly. We're doing it like a brisket. It's gonna be really good. It's some of the best bites in barbecue to me. I mean, I know I say that about a lot of bites, but that's because barbecue is great. So yeah, as always, first off, we need to just make sure our meat's good. As you can tell, we have this chunk here that we need to take off. I need to get a bigger cutting board. Grab a paper towel. Do you like that ripping action? Usually, the pork bellies, at least the ones I get, this one's actually just from Costco. Normally I go to my local butcher. But usually they're pretty much ready to go out of the box. Or I guess I should say out of the bag. Just cleaning off all the fat. Not all the fat, but the stuff that'll burn. Fat was stuck to my finger, kind of like a big booger. Solid. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because brisket's super expensive, and it's something that you just can't cook every weekend. I mean, if you got the money, sure. But what I'm trying to say is this is going to be a much more budget-friendly option for you if you like cooking brisket. I paid $30 for it. And the other thing is that we don't really lose that much meat when we trim. So there we go. We are done trimming. I'm actually going to chop this into 3 bits. If we throw this whole thing on the pit as it is, it's not all going to cook evenly. And it's going to be harder to control the flavor, right? You want a good bite every bite. And also, my next video, I think, is going to be about how to make your own bacon. And so we'll use one of these slabs for the bacon video. Recycling, doing my part. Oh, yoink. Sliced and diced. Okie doke, folks. So, seasoning wise, we're going to go heavy with this pork rub called Pork Star. Got it at my local barbecue joint. Lehigh's Barbecue Pit Stop. Yeah, guys are awesome. I just try and shout them out every video because they're great. But this is one of their rubs, Pork Star. It's pretty good. I like it. Because this is going to be like a brisket, and they're going to be a thicker slice, I actually tend to go a little bit heavier on my seasoning just so that I can kind of compensate for all that meat that doesn't have any. And we're going to run a test. We're going to score the fat cap on this one. And then we won't on this one and see what happens. For science. Okay, that's too hard to cut that way. My belly's too big. There we go. Way easier. Smart. Okay. Season, 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 season. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for tuning in this fine Saturday morning. Today at Logan's Barbecue Smoky Timbers. Today we have the smoking of pork belly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the smooth tones of Smoky Timber Jazz. Scoobity bop boop beep bop boop beep beep. Barbecue juice. It's a little cold today. Well, at least I'm a little cold, so it's got a little puffer jacket on today. But barbecue juice, it's always good. So with this, I'll usually sprinkle a little bit of seasoning. When I say a little bit, like I put extra seasoning near the score. And then it kind of creates a mound. I can just kind of, jam it in these cracks. So we can just get that much more flavoring in. I think we're good. And seasoning is expensive, so we're just going to use the board to get the sides. And then I took my glove off too soon. But yeah, coat the sides. I want that flavor all over. Okay. Do a little bit more, why not? Just on that meat part. Okay. Now, the other one we're going to hit with different seasoning. Also got this at Lehigh's Barbecue Pit Stop. It's Hardcore Carnivore Black. It's technically a beef seasoning, but I don't know. I just wanted to try it. See what happens, We don't all have to make perfect food every single time. Unless you're married to my wife, then it's got to be perfect every time. Challenge accepted. No, the real test to see is if my dad likes this. He's a tough critic. No, please, no. Poor seasoning folk. But I'm hoping that this is just going to absorb a lot of smoke. Make one of them crazy Texas barks, you know what I mean? See if we can achieve that level of barkiness in central Utah. I got the Yoder outside preheating right now at 275. And when these bad boys are all done, we'll be good to go on the pit. Intermission. Right on, yo. This is the bee's knees. So yeah, we let these sweat for about 15 minutes. We're going to put them on here. We're running 275 degrees, so it's a little bit warmer of a smoke. We're literally just going to let these ride for 4.5 to 5 hours. And when we run it, we're going to run fat cap up. Just tuck these babies into bed here. We'll see what happens with this scored stuff. See you later for that awesome bacon pork belly goodness. Ow, pulled my hair. Oh, it literally pulled it out. Oh, these gloves are dangerous. Oh, that hurt. Is that what waxing feels like, babe? Okay, so we've been a couple hours in. I just want to temp it. We're looking for that 200 to 210 range. So this is our hardcore carnivore black, and this is our pork star. They're both looking really good. We can see what we're at here. 168, 170 over here. 171 over here. So we still got a ways to go, but just wanted to show you guys what it's gonna kind of look like. You can see how it's barking up quite a bit on that hardcore black over here, and hopefully we get a good result. Okay, so it's been just about like an hour and a half from the last time we temped. I thought we'd take a look now, see what we got going on. All right, thickest part of the meat, we're at 189, 190. Let's go into the side. What was that, 203, 202? So we're almost there. Where are we at here? 188. What are we at the side here? 192. Most of my heat's coming out of this area because my fire pot's on the left. So I'm actually gonna switch these around. Whew, look at how bendy that is, how loose it is. That's crazy. This one's not as much, so that's good to know. That one's not even close. This one's closer to being done than this one, so we're gonna try and speed up the cook. But yeah, there you go. Good times, pork belly on the grill. We're gonna make it happen on the pit. Sizzle, sizzle. You hear that sizzle? Sizzle, sizzle, baby. That's the smell of the meat gods crying because this tastes so good. That's what that sizzle is. Did you know that? Barbecue juice. So we temped out at 203 on each of these. And the way you can really tell if they're done is, you know, when they do this little number, you know they're tender. You know they're ready to come apart. Ow, it's really hot. But yeah, this one's tearing apart right now. But we're going to let it rest for like 15 minutes and then call it good and eat some pork made like a brisket.
You gotta stop looking at me. In all your videos, you're always looking at me. So I have to stand either behind the camera.
Boom! We're ready to cut in. Woo! We let them rest, and now it's time to dig in. If you remember, this was the pork star. And then this one here is the hardcore carnivore black. And look at that. Just come out. Okay. I think it's time that we dig in. Okay, let's get a couple slices out of these. You still want to do like a 1/4-inch slice, just like you would a normal brisket. And you kind of have to be careful how you cut it because it'll just fall right apart because it's that soft pork fat. I took the mic off of my shirt so that you don't have to listen to me chew and swallow. I thought that was pretty good. But here we go. It won't even stay together. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, slap my mama and turn her sideways. That was good pork. I don't even know what that even means. But this is really good. Yo, this is probably the best pork I've ever had in my life. If you haven't done this yet, if you have not made a pork belly like a brisket, you need to get your life together. Okay, let's try the Hardcore Carnivore Black. Man, that was good too. Woo. Guys, I don't even know if I can finish this video. Sorry, that was incredible. Just incredible. Okay, well, I'm going to log off now because I'm going to finish up some of this pork and get my wife to try some of it too. But until next time, stay smoky. Yeah, for real, this is like unreal.